This Seek and Find book right here is generating an estimated $1,300 per month in royalties. And this hidden object book is generating more than $2,000 per month based on its current Amazon ranking. Now, normally creating a book like this could take days or even weeks, and that's if you already know what you're doing. You need the concept, the puzzles, the illustrations, the interior, the cover. Then you still need a title, subtitle, and product description before you can even think about publishing it. But today, we're going to see how one prompt can create this entire book. One single prompt that builds this Seek and Find book creates the interior pages, designs the cover, and then gives the listing copy that I can adapt for Amazon KDP or an Etsy digital download. Now, I'm not saying you should blindly publish whatever AI gives you. We're going to check the pages, test the activities, and see what still needs human input. But once you see how this works, it could turn one of the more time-consuming activity books into a much faster project. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at this book in more depth, this is titled Calming Senior Seek and Find 40 Relaxing Hidden Object Puzzles. Now, these books aren't just good for seniors. You can create them for kids, for adults, for all types of age ranges. However, they're all going to be pretty much identical in concept when we look at the interiors. Now, this book is priced at $12.99, and that is mainly because when you see the interior, it's going to be in full color. So obviously, you have to price your book a little bit higher to still make some form of royalties every time your book is sold. Now, looking at the description here, 40 relaxing seek and find scenes, large print format, hidden objects in every illustration. And this is a 8.5 by 11 inch large format, only 92 pages, so not very long. And looking at the sample, so here is the book cover. And I would say this is very much in line with the senior type of design, more of a muted type of color, a lot larger font. Now, going through the interior pages here, this is basically what the book is about. So if you're not familiar with Seek and Find books, basically there's an illustration here. This is an example in this book. And all of the numbered objects are the objects that the customer is trying to find. So here is actually one of the interiors labeled as a sneak peek. And then in this box right here, map, matchbox, bird feeder, book, candle, and keys are all somewhere in this illustration. And the customer can either circle it, number it, or whatever they want to do to try to find these items. Very simple, nothing too complicated, but just a lot of design work and illustration when it comes to this type of book. Now, checking out another example, this is called the Hidden Objects book. Now, this is the same thing as a Seek and Find book. You can use both titles interchangeably. Now, this one has 101 search and find puzzles through history, nature, and fantasy worlds. So a little bit of a different angle than the previous book. Also priced at $12.99. However, this has more pages, 134 pages. And inside the book here, let's see if there's actually an interior that we can see. They do have a table of contents here. Even this puzzle difficulty scale, which is actually pretty interesting and pretty useful for the customer. Now, here is the first page. Now, this is also a coloring book, so it's not a full color interior. So basically how this book works is you have your items here on the bottom, and when the customer finds them, they're going to go ahead and color those items in. Very, very simple concept. But once again, just a lot of work when it comes to the detail of the illustration and where you're going to place your objects. Here's another example. Now, it does say that this was hand drawn, and I would say that it looks like it could have been hand drawn. Also looks like that it could have been created with AI, but that just goes to show you how far AI has come. So a couple more pages here. Different themes, different scenes. It really varies a lot from page to page, and I can see why this book is doing very, very well. But when you look at it, it's all very much the same type of concept, just basically a coloring page with objects that need to be found. So how can one prompt possibly create an entire book? Well, the key is not that we're going to ask AI to simply make a Seek and Find book. The prompt gives the full blueprint: the niche, the audience, the page structure, the illustration style, the activities, the cover, and even the information that we'll need when it's time to list the finished book. So let me show you the prompt and how all this is going to work. So for this, I'm going to be using ChatGPT, and here's the prompt. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that it's actually a very lengthy prompt. Now, if I go ahead and scroll down, you can see just how long this prompt is. It literally goes on for days. And this is the type of detail that you're going to want to have in your prompts to be able to create an entire book, literally from just this one prompt. So if we go through this prompt, this is going to be for a seek and find book. This one goes like this. So beneath the woodland trees, a tiny bell has stopped ringing at the forest welcome gate, and Bramble volunteers to find the missing chime pieces. So Bramble is the character here. Now, if we go past this part, right here it says taking the theme setting, main character, story goal, target audience, and activity direction provided as your basis, construct a complete market-ready printable seek and find coloring book blueprint. And then here it says 30 self-contained black and white interior page prompts. So this is going to be 30 illustrations. So totaling this book is about 60 to 65 pages. And then also visible answer pages, detailed creator answer guide, product format recommendations, and so on and so forth, even a full final color cover front prompt. And it is very, very, very detailed. I mean, look at this. Trace exactly one original consistent main character through a clear beginning, middle, gentle complication. Now here's the audience, pitch the book at ages 4 to 8, and then even the sections right here. So book title, book subtitle, recommended age range, book categories, a product description, back cover blurb, 7 SEO keyword phrases, book concept and story overview, main character consistency guide, and so on and so forth. So this was made primarily for Amazon KDP, but can be translated into Etsy digital downloads. Even right here, it says stay away from imitating copyrighted titles. So that's good to see. If we go down some more here. Now, if you want to read this in full detail, I'll put this entire prompt in the description down below. But let's go ahead and see what ChatGPT can do. Now, one more thing is I am going to be using the high model. Now, it does usually default to instant or medium. So in order for this to work, I need to use the high effort. So let's go ahead and see what it does. And so here it is. You can see it worked for 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And you can see every stage of ChatGPT right here. Now here is the book title. It titled it Bramble and the Missing Chimes. The book subtitle, A Woodland Seek and Find Coloring Adventure for Kids ages 4 to 8. Here's the recommended age range. And then even the book category that we can go ahead and look on Amazon and apply these settings. Now here's the product description that I can just easily copy and paste into my product listing for KDP. And it contains all of the necessary information that is inside of the book. Right here, 30 square illustrated interior pages, 25 story connected activity pages, and then even a very useful back cover blurb that I can go ahead and put on my back cover, as well as some samples of the interiors to help customers take a look at what's inside of the book. Right here, 7 SEO keyword phrases. This is great to enter into Amazon KDP if you're having trouble finding out what kind of keywords to put in there. And then here is a book concept and story overview, as well as the main character consistency guide. So this right here is going to be telling ChatGPT how to create this character. And then here is a more authoritative character structure look, the black and white interior rendering lock, as well as the supporting character guide. So there are 3 supporting characters in this book, Pip, Tuck, and Moss, and they all have their designs, their size, their roles, and their story stages. Now here is the visual and formatting guide. So every page is 2550 by 2550 pixels, 300 dpi, 8.5 by 8.5 inches, so that 1-to-1 square ratio, and then even includes a safe margin. Now all of these we have to check to make sure it actually keeps in line with this, but in my experience with AI, even if it's 300 dpi here, 2550 by 2550 pixels, it always comes out blurry. So I always end up upscaling it to get it to how I want it. Now there's a whole host of more information here. Complete story arc, not really interested in that. Activity variety plan, that's all nice and good. But here is the first page. So with this first page, ready to copy image prompt. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this entire prompt right here. This is gonna act as our first page. Put it in here, and let's see what ChatGPT does. So here is the first page. Let's take a closer look. Bramble and the Missing Chimes, a woodland seek and find coloring adventure for kids ages 4 to 8. I'm guessing this is basically what the cover is, but just used as a first page inside of the interiors. So everything looks pretty good to me here. Let's go and move on to the second prompt, which I've already actually done. And so the second prompt is right here. And what I did is I used this image right here as the reference, so it keeps everything in line. I used this, dropped it back into ChatGPT, and then I went ahead and copied the second prompt, which is right here. And this is what it came out with. It's just a book belongs to page, but as you can see, Bramble looks exactly the same. The styling, everything looks good. Very simple page, but this one you actually do need inside of your activity books. So now the third prompt is actually right here. And if we take a look at it, this is gonna be basically the first interior activity page. And this is how it came out. So basically the introductory page to the story. And then the next prompt that I copied and pasted is right here, is a how to play page. So right here, look carefully at each picture, follow the instruction, find what Bramble needs, then color the scene. So right here, warm up, find and color exactly 3 tiny bell symbols. So I can see one right here, I can see one right here, and I can see one right here. Now, our job as humans is to look and make sure that this is correct. Now, if I look through this page and scan and I see 4 bells, then I have to reassess the prompt and feed it back into ChatGPT so that it can create the correct page. But for right here, I see 3 bells. Looks good to me. Let's move on to the next page. Now, the next page is this, the Acorn Trail. Bramble reaches the Acorn Grove. 5 special acorns form a trail toward the first clue. So find and color all 5 acorns marked with a tiny leaf. And so down here, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if I look around, I don't see any other acorns marked with a tiny leaf. This looks good. I look at the hands, looks good. Bramble looks good. Everything else looks very, very good. That's the whole thing. We just copy and paste the next prompt over and over again. So that's exactly what I did. And ChatGPT also provides a full color cover prompt, which is right here. And as you see, very, very detailed, but this is gonna be in line with the style of the interiors. And this is what it looks like. So Bramble and the Missing Chimes, a woodland seek and find coloring adventure for kids ages 4 to 8. Here's Bramble, and here are the 3 characters or the sub characters inside of this story. One thing I do see is I'm gonna need to move this title and subtitle a little bit down. Very easy with ChatGPT, where we can ask it to move it 20 pixels down. And then I would say that it actually looks pretty good. Now, all you need to do is to just download all of these pages. And so if you click on the image, you can go ahead and download it this way right here, up in the corner. Now, you can only do this one at a time with this website that I'm using. However, when it comes to the ratio, instead of 200%, I like to do 400%. And then when it's done, it only takes a few seconds. You can go ahead and download this. And when you actually go ahead and zoom in on this, you can see those lines stay super, super crisp and super clear. That's exactly what you want when it comes to any type of coloring book or any type of interior. When you're working with AI, you want those lines to be super, super solid. And so I suggest to always upscale your images anytime you use ChatGPT, Gemini, or any AI for these books. Now, really the final step in all of this is to use a program like Canva to go ahead and arrange all of these pages. So I opened up a 8.5 by 8.5 inch project, and I'm just gonna drag all of the images in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a page here. I'm gonna move most of these down here. I'm gonna grab the one that I need, which is this one for this page. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and resize it, keeping in mind that there are margins here I need to stay away from. I need to stay away from the edges here. And so this would be the first page. Now your second page, you can add another one of these illustrations, or you can keep it as a blank page for bleed through purposes. But I think for this type of activity book, I think it's okay to go back to back. Really depends on how you want to create it. So I'm going to just keep adding pages here and keep arranging this until it's complete. So here's the book belongs to page. I'm going to go ahead and center that. And then the how to play page. So as you can see, not too difficult to do this. Obviously, there are more steps involved. If you want to know the entire process, you can download my free KDP royalty roadmap. It's my free guide that I provide that'll help you with the entire publishing process so you don't get lost. Because what I show you in these tutorials is just a snippet of the entire publishing process. If you want to do it the correct way, go ahead and download that free guide. But as you can see, pretty simple to arrange these. And once you're done going back and forth with ChatGPT, you'll have a completed book in no time. So that's what one structured AI prompt can do when you give it enough direction. It doesn't remove the need to review your book, but it can remove a huge amount of setup and staring at a blank screen all day. If you're interested in creating your own seek and find book, I'll link the prompt list where I got the prompts that I used in this video down in the description below. And if you want help with the complete Amazon KDP process, make sure to grab my free KDP royalty roadmap. It'll walk you through the entire process step by step, from niche research and book creation to publishing on Amazon. Both of those are linked in the description below. If you found this helpful and you want to learn more, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.